Good morning, everybody. Today I'm going to continue my regime with it's a 10. Every time I went to CVS or Target, not Target, CVS or Walgreens, I would see this product and knew I would eventually end up buying it. I never really looked at it. The packaging just stands out in terms of the sort of dark blue, not navy blue, royal blue, and the purple, and it has this big 10 on. So I figured I was going to end up buying it eventually, and then I went online and read about it and lots of rave reviews about it. And basically, it's a 10 means that it does 10 things. It detangles, it restores moisture balance, it instantly restores elasticity, it softens, it smooths, it imparts luminous shine, it enhances natural body, it nourishes, it defrizzes, it improves color. It improves color is something that also attracted it to me when I read about this. Although I'm finding out that a lot of times when they say it helps color, it just means it probably reflects the sun rays which actually lighten your hair, and therefore, so I used to think that when it says it improves color, it means it retains the color, it keeps it rich. But then in this case, I'm not sure. Of course, all these products you have to apply after shampooing, which I'm not. I'm just going to start wetting my hair and then applying the products. The reason is because this climate is so dry, and also the water is very hard. And I think the sort of purification and filtration system, whatever sort of chemicals are left in the water, dry my hair. So I really always co-wash my hair, and I've been doing that for centuries. But I know that if I just went in the shower and washed my hair with it, and sort of rinsed everything out, it leaves it dry. Okay, it sort of strips it. So another thing I thought I liked about this product, but one thing I really don't like is that glycerin is like the second ingredient up here. I've tried this before. I used it before, and I didn't see anything. My hair didn't feel fantastic or anything. I really didn't see anything great about it. It's got dimethicone, cyclomethicone, but then I also realized that it has also in combination other sort of natural products, like it has palm kernel oil, it has keratin, it has sweet almond oil, it has linseed oil, it has ascorbic acid and citric acid, and all those things help your hair. Methylparaben, it has a combination of a bit of good and, well, not necessarily good and bad, but more synthetic products, ingredients in combination with natural products. So I like the fact that there are some natural products in here. So it's called a miracle hair mask, which is what my intention with this regime is to sort of focus more on the hair masks, because I feel the masks are what my hair needs in terms of protecting it from the elements, retaining moisture, and things like that. So it sort of it really seals my hair, and I think my hair needs a lot of that right now. My voice may be a little funny, I think, because it's very dry here, and after being in Dallas for 6 months, and just before we came was very humid, I think just this change is sort of making me feel like I'm dehydrated, but not necessarily. My throat feels sort of dryish. So I'm going to try that. Now, what I'm going to do today and from now on I've put some, whatever oil I'm going to put on my scalp, I'm going to warm it. So it's sort of like a mini hot oil treatment at the same time. So I have the Mega Thick Growth Oil, And I just bought it not because it says mega thick or anything. I just wanted to try it out and see what it would do. It says it promotes thick, strong growing hair, thickens and strengthens weak and damaged hair, and that's what I thought I would have my focus is on right now. And then I saw shea butter, vitamin, and botanical thickener formula. What vitamin is in there? Only God knows. It tames frizzies, adds shine. And then it says no harmful chemicals, thickens weak, damaged hair, safe on relaxed, braided, and weaved hair. So these are some of the things that I looked at, and I sort of bought it. And I also it also talks about it has oat extra, oat protein. It has foam seed oil. It has vitamins, whatever vitamins. It doesn't really say. Pure herbs, shea butter, botanical thickeners, you know, things like that. And so no reason why I mean, I didn't have much of a choice. I actually bought this in Bed Bath and Beyond, and there wasn't really a great selection of oils. Or did I either that or Target? And so I'm not. It says no mineral, no petroleum. That doesn't bother me at all, whether it's in it or it's not. I'm just looking for something that's going to moisturize my scalp, especially in this weather. Because when I was in Dallas, I never had to moisturize my scalp at all. Whenever I'm in the tropics, when I'm in a humid climate, my hair is in hair heaven. So I really didn't need. So I chose this. So that's what I'm going to put on my scalp. And then today, what I'm also doing is, in this bottle I have Tresemme Moisture Rich conditioner. It's not a leave-in, and I just mixed it with the water. And I purposely did that because I realized that my hair does need a little water in my hair. And since the water is sort of hard and strips, I figured the Tresemme Moisture Rich, a bit of it in there would just help to lubricate it, keep it, wet it before I apply it's a 10. Okay. And I think most of these products that I've chosen, I think because they're not necessarily leave-ins, they want you to apply to recently shampooed hair, or basically clean hair, but I think slightly damp hair. That's my impression. I might be wrong. So I'm going to start off first by wetting my hair a little. And then I always use gloves. I just work better with gloves. I use gloves for everything, wherever I can. And I think it also stems from the fact that what products dry my hands. So I try to prevent as much interaction with things in general, so that I don't have to keep washing my hands all the time. Okay. So I'm just going to spray a little of this in my hair just to wet it. Like a mist, just to dampen it a little. And then I think I'll just apply the scalp oil at the same time. And I'll just use this to wipe it off. And then I think in terms of packaging, these tiny little stoppers have got to go. Either that, or they should be attached to the bottle so that you don't lose them. Because I really had to keep this sealed on top of here to travel, so that it wouldn't spill in my stuff. And I mean, it doesn't make sense. You need to stop at that. I mean, I'll lose this, and then it'll end up spilling, and I hate that. So applying to my scalp. I think my hair is also trying to acclimatize since I've been in a humid climate. So I'm finding that I'm having to moisturize my scalp daily. So got the bit in there. And the reason why I'm also using this hot oil application to my scalp is because, as we know, when you heat up a liquid or whatever, it expands. So this sort of process is what I feel when it warms my scalp is going to open up the pores, so the nutrients in that oil are going to go in and help to lubricate my scalp even more and retain some of that moisture when it eventually cools. So then I'm going to add, it's a 10. It's a pleasant, probably like a fruity smell, scent, odor. And I'm just going to apply bits to my hair. I guess this is my second application. Hang on. Okay. Interruptions. Put back my gloves. Okay, so I think I was talking about the fragrance. It is the way I like products to be, lightly fragranced, and not soft notes, so that you're not walking around the whole day with this highly fragranced product in your hair. Well, I don't like that, and I usually feel the higher the fragrance, the more drying the product. I don't know, but that's just my theory. I find that most products I find that are highly fragranced are drying in some form or the other. Okay, so I'm just applying a little bit at a time. What I try to do is I try to get enough slip. If my hair, then I stop adding the product. If there's no slips, then I either that's the way the product is. I try to put enough to well coat the hair, well lubricate it. And I still feel the areas on my scalp that are a little dry, so I'm just going to put a little more of the product, of the oil on my scalp. Oh, and I wanted to, I guess I was going to seal. I guess I'll use, I don't know. Sealing my hair, I prefer to seal with argan oil. But I think because of what's on my scalp, I'll just use that as a sealant and see how my hair survives. Or maybe I should just add a little argan oil. We'll see. Okay. I usually can tell on application if the product is really going to work for my hair, but I always give it till the next day to really see how I feel in the morning. If I wake up and it feels moisturized and not detangled, then I know that it's somewhat good. It's sealing in my moisture, keeping my moisture. It has some value. Okay, I'm going to do this as well, and then spray it. And I'm using the mist, if you can see. So it's not just going to oversaturate my hair. It's just going to lightly wet it. My whole purpose is to fight this weather, to find a product that coats my hair, seals it, moisturizes, and keeps it that way all day long. I don't necessarily want to walk around with damp hair, but I want a product that looks like my hair. It's moisture, gives it swing, has slip. Because if my hair could look like this, let's say, have this sort of flexibility, should I say. I'm now detangling actually. I'm now going to add the oil. The longest part of my hair is the middle and it's the driest, because that hair sucks up all that needs much more. So I'm just going to massage it in. And then apply. So just applying the ends and then to the roots. And then the midsection. So my hair looks like. A lot of these products I'm using give me a lot of curl definition. I can't complain about that. When I was on my quest to find products that will define my hair, I couldn't find anything. I mean, nothing was giving me what I want. But I also think it's a whole process that your hair usually now, you're now introducing all kinds of moisturizing ingredients and it needs to adapt. So it took me a while, and now that I'm not even looking for curl enhancers, I'm fine. I'm using products that are just doing that immediately. And I feel that my hair had to go through stages to finally sort of accept some of these ingredients, and then eventually now it's at the stage where they define my hair very easily. I think that's even with the wash and go. I used to look like a mop with dandruff. I mean, I looked like I had a bad hair day every day. And now the same products I started off with, which was the Tresemme Moisture Rich, give me curl definition that's flake free. I mean, it's a whole process. Your hair has to sort of be trained into the wash and go and the co-washing processes. Yeah. Okay, so that's both side 2 braids done. And then usually before I go to bed, I try sometimes to just braid my hair, put it in 3 big braids and go to sleep, so that somehow my scalp breathes as opposed to just leaving it in a ponytail. Or just twist it. Just do a few big thick twists. So I'm there, my moisture again. I think Tresemme needs to come out with like unscented products. I love the fact I don't mind their products, but sometimes I think they're over fragranced, you know. And so I find there's still a sort of some sort of brine effect regardless. I find the more fragrant a product, the drier the effect is on my hair. Tresemme Moisture Rich, the ones with sulfates work well for my hair. They give me all the slip I want, and they don't leave my hair poofy. They make it lie down. I guess they get the cuticles down. So I'm gonna put some oil on my scalp. massage tin. I've been using a castor oil, but it's not sometimes I think you need to use a variety, you know, of like a light olive, a medium, and then a heavy, which the castor oil is. And I'm also planning on mixing my castor oil with argan oil and see how that works. But I need to find a place that sells argan oil here so I can use quite a bit. So I'm applying the It's a 10. And so I'm done. So the test is to see how I feel. I'm going to put a little more oil on my scalp in the middle, in the spots that feel sort of dryish. And so that's how It's a 10. In the summertime, I'm going to just apply these products again and see how they work in the summer. We're in winter right now, and I'm sort of trying to also just, and the winter, well, it's dry all year round, I must say. Well, I'm going to just, so this is my hair. Put it in the light. It's interesting how now that I have all this curl definition, I'm hardly aware of it. It's like, because my goal right now is not the curls, it's more the fight damage control, and you know, so, but I think I'm happy with the curl definition. And actually what I'm liking so far is that It's a 10 is actually allowing my hair, I don't know how to explain this, my hair, my cuticles feel like they're lying down. And when I say that, it's like when I do this, I'm getting a ponytail that is close to my scalp as opposed to sitting up poofy. Okay, and that's what I mean, that my hair is lying down. I know there are other products, like I keep repeating, the Biolage Matrix, this product. I still have it wrapped because of making sure it didn't open up and spill into my suitcase, but it's the Intensive Strengthening Mask. This is the be-all, end-all for me, and my aim is to try as many of their products as possible, particularly the ones that are for color-treated hair, for dry damaged hair, for, you know, and then later on I'll try the others. But instant gratification. I mean, I feel it restructured my hair. So since using this, I feel that my hair just is different. Oh, I should say my hair is becoming the way it was when I was a child. And this and the Hairtrition, where's the Hairtrition? Should be here. The response, my hair responded so well, and they're both different consistencies and different ingredients. Well, they probably have the same sort of humectants and emollients, but probably a different type. And I also believe that, you know, manufacturers have to put a certain amount of the ingredients on their labels. And I always believe there might be some secret ingredients in some of these products that are not on the label. and that's why even though when I look at the labels of both, it looks like they both have the same things, but I think sometimes the quantities are different, and there are certain other products that they are not mentioning that are in there, so that nobody really steals their recipe or whatever you say. So far I don't know, my hair feels fine, but I can see that it's drying into a poof. So I'm just gonna put it into like a little ponytail, and then a side ponytail for the day, and so that sort of seals in the middle, my hair in the middle, which means my hair doesn't dry that fast in the middle. It takes forever. Sometimes when I'm going to bed, it's still damp, but I make sure then I braid it. I just use the comb brushes to smooth my hair, so they're not really touching my scalp. It's just on the surface. So I also have a bunch of curling products. When I say curling, things to make your curls pop, and I'm going to do that probably use them in the summer, and well, basically like a product review like I'm doing now, so that we see the effects. I might just put a little bit of It's a 10 as a smoothing product, and I put it back, and just maybe around my edges. And then just brush it, and then see how I feel tomorrow and during the day. So my earring just fell off. I don't know, maybe I should seal it a little with the oil. I really don't want that much oil on my hair per se, although you might already think that it's a whole load I'm putting on. This is my ponytail. You see, if the products kept my hair like this all day long, then I figure I've achieved something. But usually in a couple of hours, it's just going to be like this little mat of curls, but no swing to it, and it's just dried, not almost hard. Some do and some don't, but I would love it to just stay this way, look this way, and feel soft, smooth, and my regime and my quest continues, and hopefully by the end of the year. So it's a 6-month regime. I didn't set out to do a 6-month regime. I just bought a bunch of products and got to try them out. I thought I had more products, but I realized that I have a combination of products I'm going to use when I color treat my hair, and products that just are sort of for styling purposes in terms of making my curls pop. And apart from that, I think this is just an ongoing journey. And even when I find products like Biolage, they will be part of my overall hair care regime daily. I love to experiment with products. I'm a product junkie, so I am going to be experimenting for the rest of my life. but I know that they're products that work well for me, and I'm going to be using them in combination with others or on their own. And thank you for watching, and I'll talk to you my next product.